Okay, so let me go through showing an image, how to embed an image, and then let's put a slider on it. So we're going to create a histogram and put a slider on it so that the user has to guess the means. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create in my sidebar panel a slider input. Mu is going to be my label. I'm going to say guess the mean. You're going to start at a value of 70. It's going to slide from 62 to 74, and the step size is going to be 0.05. And then the new hist in my main panel is not defined in this file. It's defined in my server.r file, where I define it as the histogram that I create based on the calculations that get done. Okay, so new hist is my label for my output created from my server.r function. Here's my server.r function. It's telling them the data set that I need to grab, any library calls. So here render plot is like render print, only it's going to render a plot. Here's my histogram, and then here's just some generic R code. It grabs the input value, it adds lines at that input value, and then I give the person their mean squared error, and I tell them what their mu value and their mean squared error is. This all gets rendered in a variable called new hist in my output. So the new hist will be the HTML label that the UI function is calling. And it looks something like that. So there you go. And let's see it in action. Okay, here it is in a tab for Chrome. Here's my slider. I'm going to change it and see it changes my red line. And here's my mu value and my mean squared error, right? And so that's a nice little function that you can do, and it shows how it's rendering the image. So okay, so what's happening, right, is my UI.R is telling Shiny to create an HTML page with the slider. The slider creates a thing with a label. That label receives the numeric input value. That input value is passed to server.r. Server.r gives the instructions back to render the markup, giving it the plot and the output values, right, that go back with the instructions from UI.r to giving it on how to mark it up. Okay? Very neat, right?